Hello everybody and welcome to Intermediate Pilates with Tessa. Get Fit with Tessa is the company name, and if you want to find my videos just search Get Fit with Tessa and it pops up on Facebook and on YouTube and also my website. So welcome everybody. It's a bit of a windy old day, so you'll hear the wind whistling around, and we're going to do our 1 hour intermediate class. So I hope you're raring to go. I've got my mat out, you'll notice. I've also got some hand weights and we're going to use those a little bit later on. The first part of the class, we are going to do some kneeling. So if you haven't got a soft surface, maybe double your mat over or put a rug down there. And you can kneel on cushions if you want to. It makes it a bit uneven, but it's not the end of the world. So make sure you're looking after yourself. Any injuries, please be careful. You know, work with them, not against them. And if you've got something that hurts, don't do it. Okay, so we're going to get going. I'm going to start kneeling, but if you want to stand, you absolutely can do it. It's not a problem. Feet-wise, some of us find that really hard. So if you need to have your toes tucked under, that's fine. This position often brings on cramp. So you might want to just tuck your toes under. You choose. I have my feet flat, but you choose. Okay, so let's begin. Shoulders are rolled back. Stomach muscles drawn up and in. Pelvic floor drawn up as well. Take a big breath in. Exhale. So you could stand for this bit if you like. If you're standing, the usual posture, so feet hip width apart. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, down in front. Inhale. Exhale. And then working here on keeping my posture very still. So I'm using my stomach muscles for that. One more time. Good. We're going to side bend. So side bend one way, then the other, and then bring those arms up all the way overhead and all the way down. And again, side bend. Engaging your stomach muscles, everybody. And it's challenging kneeling like this. There's a number of reasons I've done kneeling today. One of them, it's better for the camera angle. That was a consideration. But two, it just changes how the body responds. It changes how the body works. I think my music's just come to a stop. Just keep going with that one for me. Do it one more time. Yeah. For some reason, it decided to come to the end. I don't know why. One more each way. And up we go. Good. Now we're going to do a rotation. So bring your arms up in front for me. Shoulders are nice and loose. And twist. Side to side. So if you haven't done any Pilates in a little while, take it easy. It's very much a case of working with the body, not against it, like injuries. You work as a team. Okay, reach that arm up. Over we go. And the other way. And then up you come in front and down. Now this is an intermediate class, which hopefully means you know what you're doing. Of course you do. So I want you to do the breathing properly, everybody. So exhale with one move. Inhale as you come back. Exhale with the next move. Inhale as you come back. Good. Let's do our rotation again. Arms come up. How about adding that open out behind you? It's nice, isn't it? Really gets into those back muscles. Very good, particularly if you're spending a lot of time at a desk. Maybe you're still working from home. Perhaps before you would have been up around a lot more and now you're pretty sedentary. And that can make your back get quite stiff, can't it? So this kind of move's lovely to really get those back muscles working. One more set of side bends. Up you come. Over we go. I can feel this stretching through my side. Up we come. And again, over. And the other way. And up in front. And behind. Lovely. One more set of rotations. Breath in. Little twist. I'm going to open out. Doing our best to keep our hips still, even if you find they're fighting to move. One more. Lovely. Sit yourselves back. Have a little rest. How are those knees? Okay, I hope. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of lunging work, but low down. So a little bit of work into those hips. First of all, though, we're just going to do a child's pose. So just bring your knees slightly apart. Remember, with child's pose, we're trying to get our head on the floor. Doesn't work for everybody. So you might find you get to about here and think, oh dear. So in which case, hands, rest your head. And then slowly, and this is not necessarily in one class, it might be over a period of weeks, you get your head down to the floor, arms relaxed, and you know what, child's pose, it's a fabulous stretch. I'm going to show you a second version of it too, which will get into the hips more, but this one, I can feel it slightly around my hips, certainly through my back, as my muscles let go. Just hold it there a little bit longer if you can. And then bring yourselves up. Knees come a bit wider. So don't forget, this is a 1 hour class. And we're going to have a relaxation at the end of about 10 minutes or so. You don't have to do the relaxation, but it's rather nice. So this is the one where we should suddenly think, whoa, hips, yeah? So I've got my legs really wide apart. Let me go around this way so you can see a little bit. Legs really wide apart, and I'm coming down in between the legs. Now, if you find this is as far as you can go, it's all right if you can get lower, and some of you will get right down. And now I'm thinking, wow, that is a big stretch. Many of us do have quite tight hips. Mine aren't the most flexible. So this is a really great way to loosen them up. It's very safe. You're not bouncing up and down. You're not, in a weird position. You're not going to hurt yourself. This is just an easing through. Good. Bring yourselves back up. Bring those knees back in. And get yourselves on your mat near the back. And we're going to do a little bit more work here. Strength, balance, and hip work. So the first thing I want you to do is take one leg forward. Pop it in front. It's gone quite a long way. And lean into it. Look, my ankle's beneath my knee. And I'm going to lean into it. Hand on the leg. I'm just going to lean forwards. Just lean it through there. Take a breath in. My ankle made a really big crack then. Hold it there. And then back you come. Change over. Try not to wibble and wobble. Tummies help with that, don't they? If you can pull your tummy in, it'll stop you being quite so wobbly. That's it. Pushing forwards. We're trying to get this hip to push down. So if you feel you might be here, ease your hip forward. And again, I'm not stressed. If you want your toe under, that's fine. Bring yourselves back up. Okay, back to that first leg again. And I'm going to lean in just like we did before, but this time I'm going to walk my foot across and pop both hands down. Now, you might need to take your foot a bit further so you're not all scrunched up. So get that shoulder down. I'm just going to hold it here. That's all. Breath in. Push your hips down a bit more. Those who like a little bit extra, tuck your toe under and push back into your heel. So we should be thinking, ooh, get a bit harder. Hold it there. And let's change nice and steadily. We don't snatch at moves. We take them nice and slowly, really considering the body, not being too rough. Push forwards again. So again, I'm going to work my foot to the side a little bit, hands on the floor, and I'm pushing my hips down. I'm easing them down. That's a better description. So ease the hips down, breathe. How about that back foot? Go on. Push it back. Hold. Tummy muscles working hard? Yes, they're working hard. Knee back down. Bring yourselves back up. Sit back and have a little rest. You can go to child's pose if you like. Okay, same thing again. We're going to add a little bit more of a twist into this one. So whichever leg you used first, doesn't matter. Pop it forwards. Now instead of two hands this time, just one. Opposite hand to foot. Other hand goes behind your back. If you want to add the tucking of the toe, can't speak, you can, and then turn. So I'm turning to face the camera, I'm bringing my arm up. Oh, I tell you what, that's hard. I was practicing this before I videoed it, so my legs are going, really again? Down we come. Nice and slowly. Bring yourselves back up. Yeah, we're now beginning to feel this is getting to be quite hard work, isn't it? Other leg forwards. One hand, remember. Now you don't have to tuck your toe under, and take your knee off the floor. You could just do the rotation without, or up we go. Hold it there, everyone breathe. Breathe, breathe. Arm up, go on. Why not? Down we come. Oh, strength work, we should be feeling that. Sit yourselves back. Lovely. We're now going to do a combination of a hamstring stretch and a hip stretch. Back to that first leg again. Now I've taken it forward, but look, now it's straight. My heel's on the floor. I've taken it quite a long way forwards. I'm then going to put both hands down either side and pull backwards. Oh my goodness. Hamstrings all the way down there. And then change it, lean forwards. So now we've got that hip stretch again. Bring it back. Ooh. Now if you can't get your hands on the floor here, you could do it without, but it does make it difficult. You could just use the furniture. You know, I've got a table or a chair, you could just use that, it's fine. Forwards. Lean into it. One more time, go back. And then go forwards again. So that's runner's stretch extra. To get out of it, bring yourselves up. Woo. Smoother than the way I did it, I'm hoping. I should cut that bit out. Other leg, forward we go. Now, both legs are not always the same. I've got very tight hamstrings on this leg, old injury. So, yeah, I can get down, but I have to say I'm really feeling it. So I'm going to just be careful, be respectful of my poor old muscles. Then I'm going to go forwards. That's okay. Well done. Hold it there, everybody. Tummy's pulling in. Let's go back again. Oh, all the way back. Pull through the back of the leg. Joe, I shaved my legs the other day and I've just spotted a little strip I missed. Gonna have to go back and sort that out. Forwards. Forwards we go. Hips pushing down. Last time. Back you come. Oh. And this sort of hamstring stretch, it gets very, very deep into those hamstring muscles, which is the backs of your thighs. Forward we go, which is great if, like me, you're carrying maybe a bit of an old injury there. Good, well done. Okay, bring yourselves up and more elegantly than last time. That's it, change over. I'm going to have a quick slurp of my drink. If you've got your drink there, grab a little bit. Well done, everybody. Good, first bit done, gold star. Okay, we're going to go onto our backs now, and we're going to work with these hand weights. So if you've got those hand weights, grab them. Okay, so I'm going to sit on my backside and carefully roll down to the floor, elegantly. That's the plan anyway. Okay, so feet flat. Hand weights are where I need them, but I'm not going to use them right away. Relax those shoulders, pull in your stomach muscles. We're going to start with some simple bridge work. Okay, so take a breath in. Pelvic tilt, draw yourself up. Then roll down again, one vertebrae at a time. Same again, pelvic tilt, draw up through the hips. Doesn't matter what you do with your arms. Down you come. Good, I want you to do 2 more of those. Really work on that peeling sensation, peeling the back away from the floor. We're holding it a little bit longer this time. Slowly down, don't hurry. Slow. Good, it's harder when you do it slowly. We're going to do that one more time. Breath in. Pelvic tilt. Draw yourself up. Chin's tucked very slightly. Shoulders are relaxed. The rest of your body's not though. And then down we go. Down through that back. All the way. Oh, good. Grab hold of your weights. Bring your arms overhead. Nice soft elbows. Both arms go out for 2. Out, out. Then back, back. Now this isn't difficult. I know you could do this all day long, but we're going to make it a little bit harder. Now I'm going to need to move myself because in a minute we're going to take our arms overhead. So I'm just going to shuffle down my mat. You might need to as well because I want you to have space above your head. If you haven't got it, move. Okay, here we go. Out, out, back, back. And then both arms go overhead. Pull in your tummy as you do it. Now that doesn't look like a very difficult exercise, but believe me, it's getting right into those core abdominal muscles. Out, out, back, back. It's also doing some good for the arms. Overhead. Same thing one more time, and then we're going to add it to the bridge. And again, over. Okay, leave the arms there. Pelvic tilt up into your bridge. Hold. Now make sure those hips are lifted. Tummy muscles pulled in. Feet nice and relaxed. Arms are going to go out to the side like they just did. Out, out. And then overhead like they just did. Over we go. Same thing again. Arms go out, out. Oh, I tell you what, this is doing us a world of good. Hard on the core and back. Now we're going to roll back down. Try not to hurry. Roll. Ooh. Wonderful. Pop those hands down. Pop the arms away, the weights down for the moment. We're going to do some leg extensions, nice and simple. So it's push and then bring back in. Exhale, push and back. Now a bit quicker. Push, back. Try not to let the hips move. 2 more. We're going to go back to our bridge. So get those weights. Here you go. Pelvic tilt, slow. Draw yourself up. Hold it there. Breath in. Don't move anything. Tummy muscles pulled. Backside squeezing. Arms go out. And back. Then they're going to go overhead. Slow. And we're going to do the same thing again. Arms go out wide. Back in. Overhead. Leave the arms high. Slowly down to the floor with the back. Good. Put those weights down beside you. I'm going to go back to leg extensions. Slow again for me. Okay, breath in. Now I'm going to add an opposite arm overhead. You know it's optional. That's it. And I'm pushing my heel away on my leg. It might be just disappearing off camera, but that is what I'm doing. Pushing my heel away. It's difficult, isn't it, exercising in your living spaces? Okay, let's do 4 more of those. As you lengthen, really lengthen. Now, if you'd rather point your foot, of course you can. Doesn't matter. I just like the heel pushing away because it adds good old hamstring stretch. But you choose. And again, 1 more. Ready for that bridge again. So grab the weights. Pelvic tilt. Up you come. Now we're going to hold it even longer now. If you need to take a break, take a break. Now instead of both arms going to the side, we're going to do 1. So it goes out, back, other one out, back. Oh, that's difficult, isn't it? Because of the lopsided nature. 1 overhead. Now I'm really concentrating, trying to keep my backside in the same position. Now we're going to do both arms out to the side. Both arms overhead. Have you remembered your pelvic floor? Of course. Slowly roll down. All the way down to the floor. Arms back down. Back to those extensions again. Breath in. Gather yourself. Are you ready? Here we go. So it's out, out. In, in. As I extend, I'm taking great care to pull my abdominal muscles in. So here, this is the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more to go. Well, you could use your hand weights here if you wanted to. 1 more. So that sequence 1 last time. Grab hold of your weights. Pelvic tilt. Up you come to bridge. Slow. Hold it there. Oh, sorry, arms should have been here, guys, shouldn't they? Did you spot my deliberate mistake? Okay. 1 arm at a time. Out to the side. Back. So what we're doing here is we're creating an imbalance by 1 arm moving, and we're fighting it, overhead this time, using our core, so our stomach and back. Even if you're not really aware of it, that's what's happening. And again. And then we're going to do both arms out wide. Out we go. Then back in. Both arms overhead. How's everybody feeling? Leave the arms here. Roll down, all the way down. Let's hold the arm. Let's use the weights this time, shall we? Bring them down beside you. And we're going to do a leg extension with an arm extension. Out we go. And in. And just that extra little bit of weight means you have to concentrate even more. Exhale. And back. Good, one more. Exhale. And back. Super. Pop your weights down, roll onto your side, up to sitting. We're going to do some part rollbacks now. I'm going to have another drink. We're going to do some part rollbacks now. I'm going to keep hold of my hand weights, and if you want to, of course you can. So, sitting lovely and tall, straight legs or bent is completely your choice. Arms out in front, breath in, go back, halfway, and then up. So, with the arms out in front, that helps me come up to some extent, but let's make it harder by opening and bringing up, and again opening. Now we're going to do the one where we dip our elbow down. So come to me, pull down, and bring it up. Other side, bring it down, bring it up. And then back you go, both arms going slightly out. And if you want to make it harder, everybody, take those arms wider. And again. And here's that elbow drop. Down we go. Now I'm trying to keep my knees parallel the whole time. Good, let's go back again with those arms coming wide. Out we go. Breathe. Exhale. Elbow's going to go down. Other elbow. Arms might be aching a bit. Bring yourselves back up. Pop the weights down. Little lean forwards. Good work, everybody. Okay. Popping your weights down to one side. We're going to do a full roll back and a full roll up. I'm putting my weights down just to save the complications. Okay, you're lovely and tall. Straight backs. And then in your own time, nice and slowly, all the way down to the floor. If you've got space, I haven't really, have a stretch. We're going to come up again, breath in. Now, if you need to, you can always have a little fling of the arms overhead. Lean through. Okay, let's go again. Breath in. Tuck your chin, round your back. Can you hear the wind in those trees? Down we go. Up you come. Ooh, got stuck there. Okay, let's go 2 more times. Good. And up. I've been out of practice with those. And one more, last one. Down you go. Good. And up. Oh, yeah, I need to practice then. I'm a bit out of touch. Feet wide. So feet together, knees wide. I'm going to turn around so I can face you. Okay, so let's get those feet together. So I'm just allowing my knees to open out a little bit. If you find it more comfortable, you could just have your legs extended, that's fine. Leaning forward over those feet and letting your knees, maybe give them a little bounce. Good, well done everybody. Super. Okay, we're going to go back to our part rollbacks again. I'm not going to use the weights. And for this one, we're going to roll back, have a little look. When you come up, touch the opposite foot. Go back, and then touch the opposite foot. Okay, so let's do that. So it's back, up, opposite foot, gently. back, opposite foot. Good. So what we're trying to do there is, again, just change up how the body is responding to the exercise. Good. Now just go back normally. Go back halfway and come up. Arms overhead. Exhale. And up. Exhale. And up. One more, exhale. Up. And then we're going to add that little foot tap again. So come back. Come up, opposite foot. Down. And it's just changing things. If you're finding it easy, wonderful. If you're not, do not worry. And again. And touch. Oh, well done. And we're going to take ourselves all the way back. Give your knees a nice hug in. Oh. And maybe even rotate your knees around, back around the other way. Good work, everybody. We're going to roll onto our sides now. I'm going to use my hand weights again, so don't lose them. Pop them there. Over onto one side. And I want your weights in front of you. Feet flat. You see how my feet are flat? Top leg lifted, pushing into the sole of the foot. I want you to take hold of one of your weights. Hold it out straight in front. We're going to bring it up, then down so it's parallel to the floor. And again, now this is hard. If it's too difficult, put the weight down. If it's too easy, both weights down. Oh, see, that's so hard to keep yourself there. Oh, tummy muscles are going to have to work doubly hard to prevent you falling onto your face. We'll put that one down. And again, hold the arm there. Okay, I'm going to bring it down towards your thigh. So it's down, up, and then in front again. So it's going to go down, up. Good. And again, down. So if you haven't tried the 2-weight thing, give it a go. You notice I put one of mine down because it was a bit too difficult. Okay, as the leg rises, take your hand towards it. So it's in front and back. Leg. Good work. Balancing is such good core exercise. And I know we haven't done any standing balancing, but this is side balancing. And again. Good, let's do it one more. One more time. Good work. Pop that weight down for me. We're going to bring ourselves up onto our elbows. Now, quite often when you're on your elbow, it's uncomfortable. So you might want to just double that mat over to make it a bit more comfy. Nice straight legs tuck. Oh, just kick the cat. It's a wooden cat. Don't worry, I'm coming forward. Okay, so hips are forward. Don't lean back. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. And we're going to just float our hip off the floor. So a little float up, then down. Float up, then down. Some of you might want to bring the arm up and down. Up. Now, where you look is up to you, but I find sometimes looking down is better. Ooh, I'm extending my arm a bit further now. 2 more. Last one. Hold. Hold, 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 hold. Good, down you come, well done. Bring yourselves up to sitting. I'm going to cross my legs. We're going to have a little stretch, and then we're going to do our other side. So, I'm sitting tall. I'm letting my knees loosen down. I'm sitting really, really straight. Breathing. Like this song. Okay, well done. Let's just have a little stretch out too. So both legs forwards. Bring one leg over, doesn't matter which one. Draw it up in towards your body. Grab a hold. Can you pull it in? Pull it in. Yep. Feel that one. And then hand behind and rotate round. And we're looking off into the middle distance. breathing in. As I exhale, pulling that knee in a tiny bit more. Good, release your leg down. We're going to go the other way. So foot comes over, bring it in. I'm not leaning backwards. Ooh. So this one, for me on this side, I'm feeling that in my lower back as well, which is good because my back's a bit stiff. I'm going to turn, look over my shoulder, bring my knee in. Looking out at my garden, which enjoyed that bit of rain we had. Little twist further. Oh. Good work. We're going to go onto our other side. Don't forget your weights. So over onto your other side. Up, feet flat, top leg lifted, weight in front. Take it out there for me. Oh, knee fell over there. Okay, up we go. So it's up, up, horizontal. Yeah. Sometimes we take that arm just a little bit too far. So try not to take it here. I want you to stop it at the horizontal, because that's a really difficult point to stop it. And again. How about trying both weights? Go on, let's have a go. Here we go. Oh no. That was too much. I nearly fell on my face then. And again. And again, lift up. Down. Tummy on. And again, hold it here for me. We're going to take it down towards that top leg. So we did it last time, didn't we? So it goes down, up, and then forwards. Forwards, tummy on. So using those hand weights really makes it more difficult, doesn't it? Particularly when you take the arm away from your center line there. Let's bring the leg towards the hand now. So it's towards it, back to center, arm comes in front. And again, breathe. Use your eyes to fix on a point somewhere in the middle distance. That will help you balance. And again, come on, let's do two more. Tummy on, very strong. Go forwards and back. One more time. There's that leg. And up and in front. Good, well done. Have a little rest. Put that weight down. We're going to do the thing on our elbow again. If you don't like that one, just stick with what we were doing. Just stay with that last move. So, make sure you've got some space behind you. Last time I walloped the furniture. Hips forward, don't be sinking backwards. Nice relaxed long neck. We're going to lift the hips off the floor. Here we go. So it's lift, lift. Now to begin with, I'm just using my hand here to give me a bit of support. Now if you think, oh, I don't need that, take it away. Lift up and down. Lift up a bit further and down. Should we try it quicker? So it's lift, down, lift, down, breathe. 4 more to go. On the last one, we're going to hold it. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold, stretch through. Hold, hold, hold. And down. Good work. Bring yourselves back up to sitting. We're going to do the same stretches for the bottom again. Get my weights out of the way. So it doesn't matter which leg, one comes over. Sitting really tall. Think posh, really posh. Bring that leg in as high as it will come. Now I'm grabbing it with my other arm. You can grab it with your hand, it's fine. Grabbing it there if you can. Straight backs. My hands on the floor behind me. I'm going to take a breath in. As I turn, I'm pulling my knee in. Ooh. I can tell I've not done that stretch in a few days. Rotating round. Can you bring the knee in a bit more? Release. Well done. Give your legs a little shake out. Other one pops over. Sitting tall. Bring it up. Grab a hold. Pull that knee in. Hand behind just for support. But you're not leaning heavily on it. Pull that knee in a little bit more. hold it there. That is great, well done. Give your legs a little shake out. Super work, guys. We're going to go back onto our backs for a little bit more work for our core abdominals, because we like to do those, don't we? No? Okay. So all the way down. Just going to sort myself out. Get yourselves comfortable. Relax your shoulders back and down. And we're going to do some very simple chest lifts, also known as sit-ups. Hands behind your head. 2 counts, that's slow. Going to come up and then down. As you rise, that's the logical place to exhale. I did it the wrong way around. So it's exhale, inhale. Exhale, we're going to hold it here. Tummy muscles pulled in. Don't move the head and shoulders now. We're going to bring one leg up. Put it away. Bring it back. Take it down. Other leg, so it comes up and in. Point it away. Bring it back. Take it down. Do the same thing again. Keep your tummy muscles pulled in. Try not to let your head and shoulders lower down. One more. Head and shoulders back to the floor. Back to those simple sit-ups. So it's lift, lift. Now I'm really trying hard to use my stomach and not my arms. Tempting as it might be to cheat a bit there. And again, this time we're going to hold it up, hold it there, tummy's on, pelvic floor lifted, in comes the knee. So it's going to come in, push, in, down, and again, in, push, in, down. So I'm trying ever so hard to keep my upper body still, working slowly and smoothly, my knees making a lovely cracking sound. And again, in, push. Last one. We're going to do this whole sequence one more time through. So just start with those sit-ups. It's up, up, down, down. Really imagine that the stomach muscles are sucking in, shortening, and thereby lifting the chest, because that's what's going on. And again, up we come. Hold it. Oh, I know we're enjoying this, aren't we? Last time through with this. So it's in, push, in, and down. Exhale at some point. 2 more times, and we're going to stretch. In, push, back. Last one. Oh, you're doing well, everybody. Keep it going. And then release down. Oh. Stretch yourselves out. Maybe give your hips a little rock side to side. We're going to have a lovely twist now. So bring both knees up. Let's take our right leg over our left. Open those arms out wide and take both legs to the left. Have I got room? I think I've just about got room. Both legs to the left. And you can see how both my feet are touching the floor. Now, I wouldn't say this is comfy, it's not, but I need you to try and relax even though it's not. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, stop clenching. So my legs just relax there. I can feel a big old twist all the way through the body. I'm looking to my opposite hand. Shoulders are relaxed down. And I'm not fighting this, just let it happen. Keep it there for a minute, sorry guys. And to come back before you do anything, pull in your tummy and then slowly bring everything back to the middle. And we're going to go the other way. So left leg over right this time. Both legs going to the right. Over you go. And again, I can feel this shoulder blade, my left shoulder lifting. So I'm going to look to my left hand and just shuffle my shoulders a little bit so that hopefully my upper back is flat to the floor. Exhale, unclench these thighs. Well done, just a little bit longer. Good, and to bring ourselves back to the middle, pull in the tummy, everything comes back in. Have a nice old stretch, and we're going to roll all the way over onto our tummies. Take it slowly, there is no hurry. Roll yourselves over nicely. See how our time is going? That's fine. Over onto our tummies, and we're going to stretch out our front thighs. So it doesn't matter which leg you grab, just grab one. Head and shoulders on the floor. It's hard for me with my microphone on, but I want your head down. Imagine that's what I've done. And push your hips into the floor. Push them down. Really getting deep into these thigh muscles. Remember, it's quite a strong move, so if you're just lying here with your foot held, that's not enough. I need you to push your hips down. It makes so much difference. Holding it there. Release nice and gently. Let's grab the other one. And again, push your hips down. I can just about rest my head there. Push the hips down a little bit longer. Takes a long time to get these big old strong muscles to stretch. You've got to be patient. Well done. Release your foot down. We're going to push up onto our hands and knees because we're going to stretch our hamstrings, and we're going to stretch them in a down dog. So hands near the front of your mat. Tuck your toes under. Up we come. Drop yourselves into a down dog. So my heels are pushing towards the floor. Chest is pushing back towards my thighs. Trying to make sure my feet are parallel. And I'm just going to let those heels drop down. Maybe bend one knee. And then change over. So I'm kind of doing a slow motion pedal. Getting deep into those hamstrings. And it's not just the hamstrings you're stretching here. Both heels down now. You're stretching through the entire posterior chain. You're getting into all those muscles from your heels right up to the back of your neck. Push down a bit more. And we're going to do a little squat position now. So you might want to just kneel down and watch. But if you know the one, I'm going to bring those knees down. I'm going to do a little squat. And then push yourself back to down dog. Don't have to do that move if you don't want to, guys. And just do that again. Into that little squat. And then back into down dog. I want you to hold it for about 10 seconds now. So tummy's in, easing back. Breathe. And down onto your knees. Onto those knees. Child's pose or cat stretch, you choose. Very, very well done, everybody. We're just about done. I think we covered pretty much everything there. Don't think there's many muscles we managed to forget. Head and shoulders relaxed. And you might want to just have a little rock. Gentle rock side to side. Fantastic. Wonderful, everybody. We're going to go to our relaxation now. So get yourselves nice and comfortable. You can sit if you prefer or lie. And we're going to go to our 15 minutes relaxation. So the video should run okay for this. I'm recording it on YouTube, which I haven't done before. So hopefully it'll be fine. So get yourselves lovely and comfortable. I'm going to put the music down a little bit quieter. You might actually hear the sound of the lovely wind outside. There we go. So just get yourselves nice and comfortable. I'm just going to do a little bit of a guided meditation. So if you just lie yourselves on your backs, have a drink of water if you need to. To start off by finding a really comfortable body position. You might be lying on your back or your side. Whichever position you're in, let the body loosen. So don't think about tension, don't think about anything else. Try and just pay attention to your own breathing. Notice the inhale, lifting the body, and the exhale softening down. So it's a lift and then it's release. Be aware of how the body changes with each breath. And I like to think of that exhale as being a cue to release your tensions. So as you exhale, imagine all the tensions in your body just melting away into the floor, dissipating, leaving you. So that when you do your next inhale, a little less tension there, a little less stress. And tune into that rhythm, the rhythm of the rise and the fall. If your mind starts to wander, that's absolutely fine. Just acknowledge the thoughts, but let them pass through your mind. Draw yourself back to your breath, back to that lovely, slow, rhythmical breathing. As you breathe out, let the tightness, fatigue, discomfort that you may be feeling in your body, let that go. Allow that to dissolve away, sinking even deeper into stillness and relaxation. as you're lying there lovely and comfortably, just check for me that you're not holding any tension in your face, your neck, your shoulders. Release your jaw. Allow your lips to part and your tongue to soften. Once you feel the lower part of your face has relaxed, see if you can get that same feeling to pass over your cheeks, across your forehead, getting rid of those frown lines, letting the face muscles feel soft and loose, shaking off any tension, allowing that expression to fade. Make sure you've not even got that little wrinkle between your eyebrows. We're going to gradually start to bring ourselves back into the room now. So take your time, don't rush.